Well, good morning. It's nice to have you shopping with us here on HSN. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Dave Shimkiss, our Dyson expert, is with us this morning. My name is Rachel Huber. Good to have you with us as always.
Nice to have you as well. This is exciting. Here, this one.
This one rocks. We actually have an anniversary. It's our third anniversary of Dyson. 3 years, over 200,000 Dyson sold right here on HSN in 3 years.
Yep.
And it is the only product that Dave said, you know what? I am going to fully put my name behind, and I'm going to represent because you are passionate about it, and you are a vacuum guru.
Yeah, I know it's kind of
You're
weird.
a junkie.
I mean,
I'm a junkie.
A vacuum fanatic, I guess you could call me, yeah. And, well, you know, here's the difference, because I, like you, have had a lot of vacuum cleaners over the years. And I remember when I grew up, one of us kids, I have a brother and a sister, and by the way, Mom, happy Mother's Day today. One of us kids would always have the chore of vacuuming and then dusting.
Yes.
Because when we vacuumed the house, we had that vacuum with the light switch on the back, on the metal pole, and the bag that expanded. And then,
we did too.
you know, when our brother or sister would come by, you'd slap the bag really quick, and the dust would fly. And you try, you know, we all, we did that when we were kids. But you know, you'd open up the blinds, and you see the sun coming in, and all the dust going down. Well, James Dyson had the exact same experience that we did when we grew up. And 30 years ago, he started and said, you know what? There's got to be a better way. And what he did was he developed Root Cyclone technology. He developed a vacuum that had a closed and sealed system that trapped all the dust and dirt inside, didn't lose suction, didn't clog, and didn't rely on bags, replacement bags, or belts, or filters. And he started with uprights, and then he made a canister. And this is the brand new canister. It's never been on the air before. It's your first chance to get it.
Yeah.
And I know when you look at it, you go, oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit different. It's called the stowaway canister. Why is it called the stowaway? Well, this is the way it is, quote, stowed away. And if you look at it right here, we have it, what could be your kitchen sink underneath.
Look at that.
And this measures, let me see the ruler, 18 inches tall, 18 inches deep, and what, 30 inches from side to side. And there's wiggle room inside here. So this could be underneath your kitchen sink. Or if you do have a smaller area in your house that you want to keep, you can tuck it away in a linen closet or something.
Yeah.
Because I've loved canisters for years. And when I talk about the $1,000 vacuum that I own, it's a canister. But here's the problem I always had with a canister. It took up 2 spots. It took up 1 spot for the actual canister, and it took up a 2nd spot where the wand came up, and it was sticking in between your pants and your shirts, and you had 2 spots in the closet for this big canister. Well, with the Dyson, it's stowed away right now just like this. But here's what we do. When we want to use it, we go down here, okay, and we grab this, and we unwind the hose, and there's a red button. All the red things on Dyson are action points. So we just push the red button, and we expand this now, and it locks out.
Look at that.
And we take this right here, snap it in onto our power head, and now we're ready to go. So this is the way most of them are in your closet, with the hose, and they're all up the side.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
With the Dyson, when we want to put this away, again, all we do is just take our power head and slip it into the little slot right there where it stays. We take this off right here. We collapse the hose back down and wrap it around.
That's
and
brilliant.
there's guides, too. You can't mess this up. See the guides right there? You put it right in the guide right there. You put it right in the guide right there. Around and done. And now you can take this and put it away and put it underneath, like you said, in your vanity or put it in your linen closet, whatever it might be, and stow it away.
Tell you what, you could put this in an RV. You could put this in anywhere you want. You could take this with you if you're a snowbird, if you travel, wherever you need to go. Couple things also. This right now is the only scheduled airing of the day is right now. So you are seeing it. And there are a lot of you, again, you love your upright, but there are many of you, like you said, canister freaks. Have to have the canister.
Right, love the canister.
So this is the way to go ahead, and you still have all of the wonderful features, the wonderful benefits that you've known and you trust and you count on with Dyson. So let's talk about this, and you also get
some bonuses.
the accessories with this
you get
one
some bonuses.
too. And Dave, we have this on 4 flex pays of under $150, so you can get this home, and we spread those out over the next 4 months.
Now, if you are able to find this anywhere in the marketplace, or maybe online, or if you do look around, here's what you're not going to get, but that you are going to get for our 3-year anniversary here at HSN. You're going to get the bonus of the dusting brush. And this is, along with the turbo head you just saw with that Dyson Animal, is my favorite tool by Dyson. And we're going to show this to you, and we're going to dust with this, and it's going to make your dust rag obsolete. You know, when we grew up and we had to do that vacuuming and dusting, you took the dust rag outside the front door, and you shook it really quick, and then you closed the door so the dust wouldn't come back inside the house. We all did that. You never had that problem again because we give you the dusting brush, and is this a $40 value?
I believe so. Yes,
okay.
or $39.
Yep. $29, $30, $40 value that comes along with it. Then you also get the stiff bristle brush, and this is different than a traditional bristle brush that comes onto it. And if you feel these here, Rachel, feel this. You feel they're a little bit stiffer than normal.
Oh, they sure
See
are.
how nice and soft those are for dusting, and how coarse and thick these are. This right here is for the kid or the husband or whoever walks in with the muddy footprint, or the floor mats in the car. So if someone walks in with a muddy footprint, and Dyson thinks of everything, that's why this is just another great tool. I mean, 1/3 of their employees are scientists or engineers. They develop these great things. If you walked into the house with a muddy footprint into the carpet and it dried overnight, you wouldn't want to take your vacuum right on top of it and you'd be ripping at the carpet fibers.
Exactly.
That's when you take this right here, put it on the end, and you use it and you break up that dirt or that dried in mud or whatever it might be. So that's one of the bonus tools that comes with it. So you get these 2 bonus tools exclusively at HSN.
Excellent.
And then you also get the hard floor nozzle, and we'll show you how this works on hard surfaces, tile, ceramic, whatever it might be. But let me show you the vacuum in action. And again, just like all the other Dyson vacuums, no replacement belts or filters or anything like that.
Never.
We'll start off with what looks like clean carpeting. Okay, and what I'm going to do is take this off right here, and again, just expand it out with the push of the button. And the power head, let me show you the power head before we actually vacuum, because this is what's really, really neat.
Look at that
the power head has a separate motor, so we're not going to be robbing power from our suction and our vacuum.
No kidding.
We have a separate motor inside here. And the way that this is designed is not just to go straight forward and straight back. The way that the Dyson engineers designed this was to mimic, and if you look at my wrist moving, our wrist movement. Because when we wash and clean things, what do? We take a rag and we wash around or we wipe and do that. Well, when you see this head moving and twisting and turning, it mimics, the patented cleaner head design mimics our natural wrist movement because that's the way that we clean. So watch me put this on the floor, okay? And we're going to clean what looks like clean carpeting with, again, a brand new Dyson that's never been turned on before. And let me show you something. This is what's different. The first canister Dyson came out with was a great product, and I have it and I love it. But it didn't have the bottom opening bin. You had to take it apart separately and dump the bin. So again, this has been redesigned, and it has the bottom opening. So you just put it in the garbage can, push the button, and dump the debris out of it. And this has level 3 Root Cyclone technology. So it is improved over Dyson's prior canister. So let's take it right now. And there's also foot pedals. So if I don't want to reach down, I can just step on this and turn this on like so. I can carry the canister if I want to. Or if I don't want to carry the canister, I can let it follow around behind me. But again, when I come up to that spot, now I can twist and I can turn and I can rotate and I can move around. Again, with great ease because, again, that patented cleaner head design mimics our natural wrist movement. And I'm standing in one spot right here, but I can go at a 90-degree angle around that table. I can even back up around the leg because of the notch that's in the side and get all the way around the leg of the table as well. So let me come back here, and let me go underneath. I can go low profile with this as well because it is a canister, and that's what people love about canisters, is to go low profile. But let's see what just came out of there. Now, this is how you empty this as well. This is what we just took out of the carpet. Are you ready? I don't want you to blink. Could you see any of that with your naked eye? No, you can't. And look at that. Look at what was down inside the carpet. If you're just joining us, I mean, look, there's hair down in there. There's all this debris. This is what I want you to do at home. And I want you to try this and do the exact same thing. And you're going to see in real life what's inside your house, what you have been sitting on and what your kids have been sitting on, what's trapped down inside the carpet.
And what you're constantly walking on and sitting on and cutting those blades of the carpet at the bottom. And then you think, what is going on? Exactly. It's not cleaning. The vacuum that you have right now is not doing the job. Because we're looking at this carpet right here. It looks spotless. Looks absolutely spotless.
To the naked eye, it looks clean, yeah.
Sure does.
It really does.
Sure does.
Now, you can take any of the onboard attachments, and let's use this machine over here. You can take any of the onboard attachments with the Dyson if you want to, and say, for example, the brush. We can unsnap the brush right here, take it out.
Everything's on board. I love everything is compact, right on board there.
Our crevice tool's right here on board, our brush is on board, our upholstery tool right there is on board, and then the bonus tools that come along with it are separate that we give you as well. So let's turn it on, and I'm going to suck in some cat litter. And I want you to see, again, a brand new vacuum cleaner. And let's just suck in a little bit of cat litter, just so you can see the force of the cyclonic technology. See how it all spins in? Right there. Now again, when we get up to that max line, we recommend when you get up to the max line, you empty it. But I'm not going to fill it all the way up to the max line. I'm just going to put a bunch of litter in here just to kind of show you that we're not going to have any loss of suction and the quality of cleanup that we have on all types of floor surfaces. So let me just take that brush off there and take our power head and put this on.
Slides right down. Look at that.
Yeah, slides right down on there. And again, you can carry this around with you if you want to, or it has nice big wheels so it can follow you around the house. Now let's go over and let's make it more tough. There's not enough pine needles out there. Yeah, we put some dog hair out there, but I want to put some more pine needles on there because we don't have as much dog hair. So let's put some extra pine needles down there. And let's make sure those pine needles are really
grind them down.
Grind them down in there too, so they're right down in there, nice and deep.
Exactly.
Now we're going to turn this on again. Same vacuum that we just used. And again, if we want to twist and turn, we can twist and turn and cut a clean path through here and come right back. And notice, I didn't go over it twice. I didn't go over it 3 times. I went over it once. So again, you can do the old forward, straight and back like we all did when we grew up. But let me get this right back here.
You see that? It gets right up there, and edge-to-edge cleaning. It's less time. Remember, you're not losing that suction. It's getting everything up. And look at the twist and turn movement.
Yeah,
so
and what I did is I kind of turned to the side right there because we had chunks of dog hair. It wasn't just like hair. It was chunks. I didn't want to push them along. I wanted to make sure we got down there and got those chunks of dog hair. But again, look at how clean everything is, and you really can feel this just grab on to the carpet. There was a little bit of coffee from an earlier show. I wanted to get that off there.
And if there was something in the way, guess what? You go right around that. You don't have to worry about moving anything. So if you live alone, this is going to be perfect. You don't have to move anything out of the way. Think about it. And you're seeing this first. Nowhere else has this been, not even out there in the market.
Nope.
We have it right here first, and it's the only scheduled airing. And Dave, I love the fact too, you just went lickety-split right from the carpet there, right up to the floor.
I went right from the carpet to the hardwood floor. And what I did was, I turned off the brush bar. Now listen, listen. Hear it now? You don't want to damage your hardwood floor, so you can turn it off just by stepping on that activation pedal right there. Now, here's our first bonus attachment. Say, for example, you want to get under something that's lower than that even. That's when you take and you put on your power head right here. Or I'm sorry, your hard floor nozzle. And now if you want to even get lower profile, again, you can get all the way down to the ground. And you have the brush on there. And the reason we give you a separate tool is a lot of times you want some bristles because there may be a little something that's on the carpet there or the floor, and you want to kind of give it a little bit of a scrub. So we give you the bristles on there so it'll work and it'll get down into the grout. It'll get down into those hard spots when you say your hardwood floor is 100 years old. And it's cracked, and you can see debris down inside there. That's when those bristles reach down inside there and clean everything out. So that's another one of our bonuses.
That's included also. Use your credit card. You can get this home for $149.99. The shipping and taxes tacked in on that first payment, and then we ship this all out directly to you. You are seeing it first. It is brand new. This is the only scheduled airing. And if you're just tired of your vacuum not doing the job right, if you're tired of always having to go back and forth, if you're tired of having to reinvest, like our caller was saying before last hour, or last segment, I should say, in a vacuum over and over again, if you're tired of having to buy the belts and the bags and the filters and all of that mess and going to the stores, and I love that story you were sharing, and you're standing in front of those rows and you're thinking,
it was funny.
Where do I begin? What do I do? My problem before the Dyson is I didn't know how to change the things, or I never knew when to change them until it was too late. And then you have to invest in more and forget about it. You pick up the Dyson here that we're focusing on, you never have to worry about another vacuum again. End of story.
5-year parts and labor warranty, one-time investment, no ongoing cost, and you have a vacuum cleaner that Dyson has improved on. I love their original canister, but this one, they improved this canister so it has the bottom dumping. What does that do? that is what enabled this to get the asthma and allergy certification. Now, the old canister was a great product, but again, you had to take it apart. This one, you go over the garbage can, you dump it in. It has a pre-filter and the HEPA filter, so it, again, has the asthma and allergy certification.
That's huge.
And there it is right there, which means they've tested it. They've deemed it more suitable for people with asthma and related allergic sensitivities. There is a lifetime built-in HEPA filter. You can't even see inside the unit. You can't even find it. It's a lifetime built-in HEPA filter and a washable filter. You pop it out every 6 months. There's a big blue button on the side. You take it out. You rinse it under water. You put it right back inside. After about 24 hours, make sure it's totally dry. And then when you put it back in, that's the only thing you ever have to do with this. So again, I don't care what kind of vacuum you have. If it uses bags, if it's a bagless vacuum and it is a cyclonic vacuum,
there's a difference.
There is a difference.
There's a big difference. Yeah.
Stage 3 or level 3 Root Cyclone technology is the most advanced cyclonic technology you can buy in the world. Only Dyson has it. It is exclusive. There's the blue button I was telling you about right down there on that close-up. So you just take that right there and unscrew it, and you pop this open right here. That's where the filter is. It comes out, and you wash it, again, every 6 months. Now, what I want you to realize is that when we look at Dyson vacuum cleaners, we are looking at something, and Richard had called earlier and asked the question about what makes the Dyson different.
Sets it apart.
Dyson's different for a lot of reasons, and the number one reason is the company and James Dyson and the passion that he puts into a product. They don't bring anything to market unless it has been seriously in-home tested by a lot, not just like, hey, take this home and see how you like it. Big scientific studies of in-home testing and research. They take it in their laboratories after it's built, and then they put it in a testing facility where they beat it up and they drop it. They take it from, I think, 4 feet or 6 feet, and they have a drop test where it smacks onto the floor to make sure that everything is going to stay with it. And because it's made of ABS plastic, which is a high-impact resistant plastic, is one of the reasons that it lasts so well. But they put these through rigorous tests to make sure that whatever you can do to this in your home has already been done in the Dyson test facility and in the Dyson research facility. And now I'm going to take you right now and show you the dusting brush, which I told you is, I think, one of the neatest tools that I love. And you put this on the end of this. And let's walk over here really quick with the dusting brush.
Okay.
And I've got some dust, and I've got some things that probably you don't think about dusting that often, because if I was to give you a wicker basket and tell you to dust this with a dust rag, could you do it? No, you can't do that. But with this right now, okay, I can turn this on, and I can dust that wicker basket. I can dust my clothes hamper. I can dust my rattan furniture, whatever it might be, again, with the dusting brush. Now, here's what's really neat about this. If you look at this, see the visible dust that's down here right now on the table? The way that this is designed is there's a larger oval hole and a smaller hole at the bottom. And when I say that Dyson engineers, I mean, really go through making sure everything works right, they could have just taken and thrown a couple of bristles around and just made a dusting brush and said, here's a dusting brush.
Right.
What I'm going to demonstrate and show you is how evenly we have suction all the way around here. And again, these are soft bristles. There's a nice flat interior, so you're not going to scratch anything. And when I put this down on the dust, I'm going to pull up the exact pattern of this. When I put this inside here and I pull it up, you see the exact pattern that was left right there? There's not a hole up here and a hole down there. It's the exact pattern, but just wave it like a wand. Just like a magic wand, and all the dust disappears.
That's terrific.
Now, if I want to do the picture frame, we just pick the picture frame up and dust underneath it. But then if I want to dust the picture frame, I can go flat and suck flat to the glass, and look at the bristles. They get underneath the edge of the glass, and in all those nooks and crannies, they get up to the scroll work around the outside of this. And how about this? When was the last time you dusted the back of a picture frame?
Never.
Yeah, so you can use the dusting brush to dust the back of your picture frame as well. I mean, it really is just interesting to see the quality and the innovation and engineering behind the Dyson engineers.
Yeah.
Because again, 1/3, how serious are they? 1/3 of their employees are scientists or engineers.
Unbelievable. I mean, you really are getting a powerhouse machine here. You're getting it on 4 flexible payments. You get it today. This is the only airing, the only scheduled airing of the day, and you haven't seen this anywhere. We are bringing it to you here first time on HSN, and if you would like this, give us a call. You'll have it in your home in a matter of 7 to 10 days, and we're showing you more here. If you take a look right over here now, I mean, and we have exaggerated here, but think about it. Those of us that have pets, actually, it's not too exaggerated, I have to say, but if you think about it, if it can get this up, think about what it will do in your home. And I was thinking, too, before I got my Dyson, I thought I kept a really clean home.
Most people do.
Until I got my Dyson, and I thought, my gosh, because that Dyson gets up things I had no idea, Dave, what I wasn't seeing until the Dyson started doing really the cleaning in my home.
Well, it really is. It makes a difference.
Makes a huge
difference. It's not
difference.
just a noticeable difference. It's if you have a bad vacuum cleaner when you walk into someone's house and they have dogs, you walk into someone's house and you know that they have dogs.
Totally.
I mean, you smell the dogs. This is the onboard upholstery tool that I use. You can also use this tool right here on your mattress. And if you want to see something that really is shocking, take this tool when you first get home and put this on the end and do your mattress in your bedroom. When you've never even used this, before you do our side-to-side comparison test, go do your mattress. And the first time you dump, and especially if you have a mattress that's 5, 10, 15 years old.
Which I did.
When you see what is inside the mattress in your house the first time you go over it, you are going to be disgusted.
Freaked me out.
Yeah, you're going to be freaked out, and then you're going to be, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And you're going to be able to see, and you're going to be able to realize, boy, I'm sleeping in a clean bed. And then that's when you expand and you say, okay, now I'm going to clean my guest beds. Now I'm going to clean the seats in my car. Now I'm going to clean my floor mats. I'm going to clean my dog bed. I'm going to clean my baby's bed. I'm going to clean the furniture. You're going to clean so many things you never thought about cleaning because the Dyson is not just a, quote, vacuum cleaner, not just for floors. It's an entire home cleaning system. You can also take, if you want to, take that dusting brush, put it on the end, and now if you want to do your ceiling fan blades, you know, now you can reach up with this and get up and do your high above board dusting and do your ceiling fan blades if you want to. Just the other day, my wife the other day, she goes, oh, by the way, because the dusting brush was out, she goes, I did the ceiling fans today. And she did the ceiling fans. And my wife likes to vacuum as well, and it never ceases to amaze me that, and by the way, happy Mother's Day, Taylor. She every week comes up to me, and I'm going to stow this away right now and carry it over, and she walks up to me with the bin of the Dyson and says, look what I found. Look what was in the carpet. And she comes with it. She comes with this. Yeah, and she goes, look what was in our carpet. Look what was in just the baby's room. Look what was in just the bedroom. And she'll run down the hallway and she'll be, look at this.
Yeah.
And these are the results you're going to have in your house. And it's not just the first time. It's going to be week to week. And I like to tell this story of a friend of mine that ordered his first Dyson. And he got it home and he called me up a couple days later. And he said, listen, I'm not just telling you this because, you know, you represent Dyson, you work with them, and you have one of these. He goes, I put it in my office, and I vacuumed my entire office. And I said, yeah. And he goes, and the canister was almost full in just my office. And I said, I told you it would work well for you. He goes, that's not what impressed me. He goes, my wife used their other brand of vacuum and vacuumed and cleaned the entire house yesterday. And he said, and I used this today, and I filled up the canister. And then he said, you know what? I'm using it every day, and I'm still picking up debris in my carpet. And the reason is, he had a house that was 5 years old, and for 5 years, he put a bad vacuum on top of the dirt in his carpet, and while some of it got sucked up, more of it got compressed and pushed into the bottom of his carpet. So there were 5 years of layers of debris and garbage down inside his carpet that every time he used it, a little bit more kept loosening up and kept cleaning. Now he's to the point where he just vacuums once a week. And even if you go on vacation, make sure you vacuum once a week, and you're going to love this. I mean, it is so easy to use, it is so convenient, and it doesn't matter what type of carpet surface you have. If you have a high pile, we'll show you that next. High pile, medium pile, low pile, hardwood floors, ceramic floors, this works on all floor types. It doesn't lose suction, never needs a bag, never needs a belt, never needs a filter.
And again, look at how compact this is, because I love what you were saying, too. The traditional canister, you don't have really many options of where you put it.
I had it for years. And I had the canister on the ground, and then I had the other part sticking up in between my shirts and pants. It was up, you know, so it had two footprints.
Right.
With this, it's stowed away 17.5 inches, 18 inches top to bottom, 30 inches here side to side. And again, there's wiggle room inside here. If we want to move this around, we can move it a little bit.
Right.
And that is underneath your sink. That's underneath your bureau. That's you know, in the linen closet, whatever it might be. If you have a condo, you have a...
Exactly. Stick it in the RV if you're traveling from place to place. I mean, it goes with you. But the fact of the matter is, too, you get the extras here. You get this here. This is the first time that we have ever seen it, period. You are getting the only scheduled airing. You have it on a flexible payment. And again, the powerhouse is here. You can see it. And when you see everything that we are showing you, take advantage of that 4 flexible payments. Get it home. If you are not 100% thrilled, what I love about this, too, you know, we have our 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. And I say this every time with the Dyson, you don't need 30 days.
Nope.
You do it one time, just like you see Dave doing. You do it one time. You don't need 30 days. But if you are not 100% thrilled, you go ahead and use that 30 days. But take advantage of this while it is here. And again, we have 4 flexible payments of $149.99. And you'll see Dave. Dave is going ahead, and now he is on, again, 3 different types of carpeting that you see right here. And we're showing you all of the different ways that you're able to do this. And Dave, it was as easy as you did there, just basically flipping out the rod there, and you're going to town.
Yeah, 3 different types of pile: high pile, medium pile, low pile. I can twist and turn. I can go around here right now. Watch this. I'm going to go underneath, and I'm going to go low profile, and I'm going to twist around right in there. Watch that. See, look, I can twist underneath all those low profile pieces. There's some more under there. That's fine. Watch. I can go low profile, and I can clean all that out. And that's what's amazing about this here, too, is that I don't have to make any adjustment. I'm going to frisé right now, which is a type of shag carpeting. And again, if you have a really, really, really long shag, just turn off the brush bar and roll this around. And it'll roll. I'm still vacuuming, but I've turned off the brush bar right now. Because a lot of people have asked me that question. They're like, what if I have one of those newer types of really long pile carpeting? Well, that's what you do. Just turn off that brush bar, because you can do it at the touch of a foot. Right there. You touch that red button, and it shuts it off. Now, again, it's the stowaway. So let me stow it away for you. Let's take it over here. Same vacuum that we've been using for the last, 20 minutes. We cleaned up all of the litter. Then we went to the dog hair with the pine needles. Then we went to the coffee on the hardwood floor. Then we went and cleaned up all the hair that was on our little couch over there. Now we take and we cleaned up breakfast cereal, oats, more hair, and more pine needles. And we stow it away just like so. Now it's done, and we can take this and carry it and put it wherever we want to. So, I mean, that's what's great about this. So think about it. You're going to get not only the vacuum with the level 3 Root Cyclone technology, with the bottom dumping, asthma and allergy certified. You get the bonuses at HSN exclusively when you buy it here today of the dusting brush, the soft dusting brush, and the stiff bristle brush. I know we didn't really show this one to you in action, but again, this is what you're going to use for muddy footprints, for ground in, for hard to get dirt. You loosen it up with this first. This is a much stiffer bristle. This here is really nice and soft, and this is what you're going to use for doing all your dusting in your house, your blinds, your picture frames, whatever it might be. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that are out there, and I will see you back today at 1 o'clock.